Good evening. Let me transfer over. Okay, there we go. Hello. Goodness gracious. It's been like 2 weeks? How long? I don't know. Hi, I'm here. I'm back. Um, ugh. Yeah, I feel like. I know I don't owe any explanation, but, I don't know. I've just kind of been going through it, per se. Um, it's just a kind of a couple of things happened last week that I don't know if I'm like super comfortable talking about in full aspects. I mean, of course, the state of the country I live in is one of those things, but of course, that's kind of another topic for a second time. Um, in any sense, I'm back. I just, needed to step away for a little bit. And, sometimes, honestly, it's good to do that. It's good to do that, and I think that overall, there really shouldn't be that big of an issue when it comes to things like that. Where am I punching? Ooh, I want to see if I can punch this without. Yeah, I did it. Um, sometimes you just need to step away. Especially when there are multiple things, multiple life events, what's it called? Life events, current events, historical events that just keep happening does not do good on your mental. What I'm saying is take a break, friends, if you need one. I feel like part of it is definitely has to do with the fact that I um, sometimes don't allow myself that time, especially, between this work and many other things. I kind of just don't really allow myself time to just sit back or just step back a little bit and, kind of just take time. Take time. I'm gonna move these bookshelves. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this bookshelf. I think I made it and then I didn't really need it, so I just stowed it in a chest because that's commonly what happens with these things. Anyway. But yeah, we're back to Minecraft. I don't think that, I mean, there still may be some, chances that I still have to step away for a bit. And that's just because, of everything that's kind of going on in my life right now. Um, yeah, and I already told you guys about Otakon. I've mentioned Otakon on Twitter, but I am going to be attending Otakon this year. I'll make a more formal announcement about that. There's things that will happen in regards to Otakon that I just haven't gotten the chance to talk about yet, just because of one thing or another. Mostly just bum. Actually, I only need. How many buckets do I need? I'll make 6. But yeah, it's just kind of been crazy, and I was working on stuff. Don't worry, I was working on stuff. I didn't get much time to actually play Minecraft. But I did play a little bit, and I have some things to show you guys in this world. I just have to get them together. I also need to get the storage system figured out, which is also another thing that we might be doing today as well. But let me put these 2 pieces of carpet away. I don't think that they're necessary. We're gonna put that there, and that there, but we're gonna put those there. I can move that out of the way too. I don't know why I did not. There's have those 2 walls in there, which I don't remember what I did with the walls. Maybe they're in the village. I would imagine probably. But yeah, so you can see, as you can see, we have a little bit of a slide wheat field here, a wheat wall, if you will. And that is because you guys might have seen it in the chest just a second earlier. But there is. I've been collecting some wheat. So we can make more mud bricks. And so you can see here that I haven't really been doing it, but I have some mud. I still have some. I made some dirt out of some coarse dirt, so I just kind of doubled the dirt that I had. So we have plenty of stuff to do. I still have to, I want to automate this. I want to automate this process because honestly, it kind of gets a little tedious if you don't automate it. But I also don't have a lot of bottles, of water. And that might be something where I just kind of, maybe we'll do a fishing stream. Where we just fish up everything in the ocean and see if we, if we just do fishing in this game for a while and, just see, what we can do about it. But yeah, so I have all of this. And I want to make some mud bricks because what we are going to do is extend the house once more. So we have our base Minecraft one. We have, because like, I don't know, I feel like everything prior to 1.12 is just kind of what I've been doing here. Just kind of this bottom layer, but then we have, well, we haven't done anything in terms of like 1.13 either. That can be the bubble column stasis chamber that we'll do at a later point. But yeah, so we have that. We have, 116.5, like 116 over here, 117/118 up here, and then greenhouse. I don't know what the greenhouse is supposed to represent, don't ask me. But we'll have a new addition here. As you can see, I've kind of marked it out with dirt here. A new addition that will serve as our storage room. And that will be made out of mud bricks, which I am very excited about. I have a plan. I haven't like drafted it in creative or anything like that. It's just something that I'm planning, and I think it'll look okay. I'm also going to have it be a mangrove roof at some point, so that'll also be something, a new fun thing for us to do as well. But that is not what today's thing is about. So today I just grabbed some buckets, as you can see in my hotbar here, because we are going to go find some frogs, and that should not be too bad of an issue. Not too bad of an issue. It should not be too much of an issue because we live across the lake, the Great Lake, from a swamp biome. Or at least not too far away from it, so we're pretty good there. I'm gonna change this from, this is very bombastic, and I'm like, I don't think I really need that I don't really need that today. I should probably put on the chill channel, but I don't really want to put on one specific channel. I also combined those netherite scraps I had into ingots because I just felt that they were more useful than anything else. Where's my boat? Do I have a boat? I have a spare boat. Is it in the ocean? Might be in the ocean, honestly. I'd like to have a boat. Boats, please. Okay, I guess we're doing a birch boat. Okay. Watch there be one down there. I can almost guarantee that there's going to be one down there. And I'm just gonna have to deal with that. But yeah, I dug a path to my, what's it called? Oh, I fell down. Yeah, I dug path blocks to like the major parts of my base, including the spider spawner. That'd be really awesome to find a skeleton spawner around here, but depends. There's the boat. I knew it. I just forgot to put it back into my inventory. Oh well, it happens. It happens all the time. Okay, let's get across the way here, and we will try to see if we can find some little friends here. Oh, wait, no, we're not ready. So good thing I found out. I did play a little bit of this world, not enough to really warrant, what's it called? To warrant anything in terms of it being like, it wasn't anything riveting. I just kind of came in to just, do some mining, trade with the villagers, make sure we got, things that we needed, because, and the reason Why we're not going back to the end today is because I don't believe I have an Unbreaking book, an Unbreaking 3 book, because I don't think I have any Unbreaking books at all. Because I usually do, well, I did a lot of enchanting after the dragon, but I don't think an Unbreaking 3 book is a book that I got. Let's see. Okay, I have plenty of mending, respiration, smite, feather falling, protection. Yeah, so I have a lot of protection, but I do not have Unbreaking. I need Unbreaking on the Elytra. Because if I don't have Unbreaking on the Elytra, then it's going to run out very, 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 very quickly. I can get mending, but that's going to involve me having to fight Endermen in the end, where they can punch me off the side, and then if my wings are broken, I die, and then I lose my Elytra that I just got. So we're not going to do that. But what I came back in for was some slime. That's not slime, that's an Eye of Ender. I don't want to pop that off there. And this is because slime balls are what's used to breed the frogs. And so that is another development that and that's what I was getting to, is that down in that big cavern, in one of those big caverns that we discovered that's under our base, is a slime chunk, which is great for us because that means that we can then get as many frogs as we want to. And so today, really, what I'm going to focus on doing is making it so that we can get all three of the frog variants. So today's advancements are going to be Bucket Bucket, and I believe when Squad hops into town, but I don't know if that's actually going to happen today or not. That second one, I don't know what we're going to be able to do today, but Bucket Bucket is one that I would like to do, and then if we get this one, then that'd be awesome, but we would still have to wait for it. So in the meantime, we can still go over here and we will be able to restart the frog breeding process. So good thing of note is that when breeding frogs, the only thing I have to worry about is just making sure I breed one pair of frogs. I'm gonna probably do two, but the more frog spawn I get, the easier it's going to actually be for me to be able to get more frogs. But frogs themselves, when they breed, will plant just like a couple of, will actually yield more tadpoles than just one. So it's likely, I think you can get up to 4. So like you can get up to 1 to 4. So unless we get like really unlucky, you know, we'll just kind of wait around. It's gonna mostly be a waiting stream. It's gonna be a waiting game stream basically. But it'll be nice and chill. As a first stream back, you know, it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. That is to say, there is still a reason why stream is on Saturday this week instead of Sunday, and that is mostly because I'm going to be running another rehearsal with my dance group. Did I change my title back to dance group? Please tell me. No, I didn't. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Donate doesn't exist anymore. Alright, well, it'll be fixed going forward. Okay, there we go. There we go. I know it's gonna come up as a different chapter, but it's okay. It's okay. That's more important. I don't usually change the end of the things. I don't usually change, like, the end of the, what's it called? Because I just kind of deal with it. Whoa, what is happening with my... I might need to take my... That's a good point. I might need to take my, my what's it called down. But I actually didn't do that until I went to Twitch. I don't know why it did that. Music and sounds, video settings. No, wait, my render distance is at 8. Stop. Can you please get back to what you were doing? I'm not loading new chunks here, friend. Okay, sure. I don't know. OBS has also kind of been a little weird lately. Like, I earlier was trying to, like, when I was trying to start stream, like, it kind of just like lagged out. It turned Minecraft visually upside down, like in OBS, and I was just like, why is this happening? I don't understand why this is happening. So OBS hasn't been welcoming me back very nicely, but it is what it is. I'd love to be able to get over here. Okay, maybe I do need to close out of some tabs, because goodness gracious, it's like, for whatever reason, I'm like, not sure what's happening here. I hope OBS doesn't crash with me again. I've been having just some really weird experiences with OBS lately. I don't know why. Oh well. I'm still trying to decide what village I want to do the raid in. Because I kind of don't want to do it in the... Well, okay, so one of them is going to be the iron farm. The other is going to be the raid village. Because one that's near my base is pretty much going to be safe. It's going to be a safe haven. But as far as everything else goes, I'm kind of trying to decide which ones I'm going to let be the potential pillage to the village. Hard to say, though. I do find it funny that rowing actually does not take up any... What's it called? What am I saying? It doesn't take up any hunger or any saturation just because it's rowing. Alright, so I believe frogs should still spawn over here, even though this was generated in 1.18. I believe so. So we're gonna try to see if we can spawn some, whether that means just like taking out some of the current spawns, like, you know, that pig right there, or, well, you know what, I don't want to kill the pigs. I don't want to kill the pigs. Not in the circumstances. Not in our recent circumstances. Let's see. I might have to, though. I don't want to. But... Oh, okay, that's over there. Maybe I want to bring my boat with me this time. I'm just thinking that maybe it might be better to do so. There's a dog over there, too. I would rather... Well, that one's gonna be tough because they're neutral. I don't think they're taking up the mob cap, but there's a lot of pigs. There's a lot of pigs here. I might have to. Wait, this isn't even swamp anymore. What? 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 Wasn't even trying to do that. Okay, so it's just like the swamp ends here, and the oak spot begins here, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find any, what's it called? Any frogs over here. Oh, that one has a baby. No, we can't do that. Maybe we can keep going here. Maybe. I remember that this swamp biome goes on for quite a ways, so maybe that's just what we need to worry about. Or maybe, I mean, like, we don't need to worry about it at all. Maybe we can just kind of come over here. So many lily pads. I always run over new lily pads when I come here. Like, always. Okay, well there's a cow. I can get rid of the cow to probably spawn some... I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to both of you. To spawn some... but I need to spawn frogs, so... I appreciate your sacrifices. But I need to find frogs. So if I see a little orange thing, then I would have been successful. Also, I have a texture pack so that my water doesn't look as bad anymore, as murky anymore. But that is lava, and we don't want to get in there because that's death for everything except for my chest plate. And, not good. I keep getting faked out by the... what's it called? Again, so much bombastic. So bombastic. I'm glad I don't have a lot of skipped. I have like limited skips like I do on Spotify. But that's only because I don't really pay for Spotify. I just listen to podcasts on there, so I'm just like, do I really need to pay for this? I don't know if I do. I don't think I do. Okay. Still looking for a froggo. Okay, I do remember being here, or being around here somewhere. Yeah, the only reason I came over here is just because I know that there's... You know, they don't necessarily need to be in 118. You know, they don't have to be, like, 119 generated swamps to spawn, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I'd be surprised if that was the case. Like, I don't think that that's entirely the case, so we can just kind of... If we need to just, like, get rid of some of the passive mobs here, so that we can... you know, just try to see what we can do here. I feel like that's probably for the better. I really left my boat over there again, didn't I? Goodness. Also, that's... Wow. Wow. That's like... This is like a nether level lava fall. Like, goodness gracious. Okay, the hope is to get just one little froggo, please. Actually, I need two little froggos. I don't think, again, I don't think I need to be in 119 generated terrain. I'm pretty sure I don't. I think I just need to let new mobs spawn. might be the case. I mean, if that is the case, then I know a place we can go to get those, but in the meantime, you know, I'd rather not have to go all the way out to the place that I'm thinking of, which is actually, it wouldn't be that bad because technically speaking, we do have to go out there because it's actually our spawn it's actually our not our spawn location, but our oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's our stronghold location. And we'll have to go back to the end in the next session anyway, so it just kind of seems like it would be a right thing to do. You know, if we did have to go back out there, we could. But I am scavenging, or, you know, I am going over this entire area here. And I'm not seeing any frogs or hearing the telltale little croak. So I'm under the impression that we may need to, very well may need to, go out to the new 119 area, generate 119 chunks. However, I did, you know, well, the reason why I say that though is because there is a swamp out there, but I actually regenerated it. So what I did was I kind of deleted the chunks that were associated with it, and it was 1.18 generated, but it's now 119 generated. I didn't ever explore the chunks. How Minecraft works is that it will load chunks that are like kind of in proximity to the areas that you're already in, so that you know, just so that it has a little bit easier of a loading time. So it'll generate them, but then it won't actually load them. Like it'll generate like what's there, but it won't actually load like the actual visuals until you've spent some time there. I brought my bed with me. I'm really good about bringing my bed places. I'm just not good at bringing everything else places. But if anything, I mean, it'll also allow us to get mangrove wood, because I believe that's kind of also what we're looking at here. Okay. A few little mountain areas. It's funny because this does look a lot like the area that I was in before. And this weird little dark oak forest swamp combo. It's funny because the mushrooms do kind of fit with everything in that regard. But otherwise, I'm going to slap Endgame. There we go. Okay. There's potential for a frog. Again, I'm pretty sure, I'm almost certain that I do not need to generate new chunks to get the frogs. Again, you know, if we do need to do that, we can. It's just, I really don't think that it's necessary for me to have to go all the way out there. As long as I just, you know, up it's raining. Just as long as I'm, like, yeah, like, as long as I'm, you know, As long as I'm within the area, then I should be able to, you know, I allow for new mobs to spawn. They should show up. At least I think they should. I'm so sorry. Oh. New wool type. Funny. I do need to start breeding sheep at some point. I need to actually breed everything once too. That's part of things. That's part of an advancement. Okay, well we're 45 minutes in and I have not found what I was looking for, so I think we will probably do the other thing. That I said we would do. Oh yeah, there's the... If I wanted to see the Lush Cave, or if I wanted to ease her way into the Lush Cave, it's over there. I do need to find that, because there was like stone diamond ore in there too. I do need to come back for that too. Okay, I think I'm gonna look for... it other places. So I'm not seeing an orange round friend. Or... tiny orange friend. It's not very round. Nothing can be round in this. Otherwise it's very, very cursed. Just trying to clear the passive mob cap, because the passive mob cap does get overwhelmed actually very, very easily. Like, you can only have like 20 or so mobs. And we are running out of room for those quite early on. So maybe potentially frogs can spawn. Potentially. That is the hope. I think maybe since it's been 45 minutes now, I'm gonna just check. Just because I do kind of feel like I should be able to just do it. Like, I'm pretty sure that I can just do what needs to be done here to just make sure that they spawn, but Still just gonna see if I can clear out some mobs. Perhaps they will spawn. In that sense, though, I do have a lot of things. And okay, I still have my 6 buckets. That's kind of the point here, is that I need those 6 buckets. Is that lava deceiving me there? Yes, it is. Would really like a Froggo. I may have to kill the pigs, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know people are kind of sensitive about the pigs because but I do need to clear the mob cap, I'm sorry. Need to generate new mobs, I'm so sorry. I have a lot of food now, though. A lot of leather, too. What do I use leather for in late game? I forget. I know they're important for something, I just can't remember what it is. Oh, there's my boat. Okay, cool. Okay, I need to get rid of everything, though. I don't have any wheat on me. No, I don't. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so maybe if I go over this side now, perhaps a frog will spawn. Perhaps. Because I have to... Yeah, I don't think I have to go that far away for them to spawn, but I feel like if there's going to be anything that does spawn over here... it's evading me. Do you guys have fortune on this? No, I don't. Maybe thinking of another playthrough. Alright, lily pads. Yeah. Like, it'd be really awesome if they just... You know... I just wouldn't have so many of them, but... Ugh. Frog, 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 frog. I think it is entirely possible that I just do not get any frogs here. In which case we're going to have to make the long journey over to the stronghold area to see if we can find any on that front. Just because that'll be newly generated chunks, and then I won't have an issue with it. Oh, it's already nighttime. Okay. Again, I'm just very much like... Like, I'm pretty sure that this would be a lot easier than I thought it would be, but I guess not. But yeah, I might need to go further out than I think I do. Just quite annoying because I was very much trying to avoid going out to any new areas. But that might be the case. That very well might be the case. Alright, let's just keep looking around, I think. I was not expecting this to be the uh-oh, wait a minute. Oh no. Sorry. Hello. I did something a little... Oh no. Oh no, OBS. Are we gonna do that now? Is that how we're gonna do this? Is that how I ruin everything in stream? Is that how it happens? Okay. I think not. Alright. Where's my boat? My boat is over here. I think I'm going to have to go this way. Alright. I'm gonna go this way and just see if there's... Maybe something spawned. Maybe. Maybe. I know it used to be the case where sometimes you would need to spawn in new areas to generate new features, but like for example, like you couldn't, like when foxes came out in the new update, they weren't immediately available in the areas that I was in before, so maybe that might be the case for the frogs too, but oh, that pumpkin faked me out. But yeah, maybe that might be the case for the frogs too. If that is, then that is really unfortunate, because that means I have to go all the way out. All the way out. To a very far biome. To go all the... Well, I don't have to go to a far biome. I know what the far biome is, but it's still annoying. I don't really want to do it. This is cool. Ooh. Shiny. Just gonna try to get a closer, better look at my surrounding. Or getting a better look at the surrounding area. I don't think anything would spawn up here. And I'm not wearing feather falling boots. At least not this time, because, so I gotta be careful with how I come down here. I have my feather falling boots, it's just not on me. So if I do drop from high enough, I could die. very easily, and I would not know where I'm going. Like, would be a pretty gnarly fall. This was not the thing. This was not like what I was planning this to be like. This is not what I was expecting it to be like. This was not it. But again, if need be, we can. We can do things. I think it might end up being the case that we do end up doing things the way that it is. Maybe necessary. Alright, at least we know our way up there too, so that's a good thing to consider too. Alright, I'm gonna just check the area where my boat was one more time. And then beyond that, I think we're going to head back to base and then trade in our boat for a horse and ride back over to the stronghold area. But we're not going to stay. And again, like, I'm not ready to go to the outer end yet because I am missing. I need an enchantment that I do not have, and is going to take a little bit longer to get. And though I defeated the dragon, I should set some things up in the end now that is an open area. I got rid of all those passive mobs and there's still nothing. Okay. Alright, well we'll be going to a place where there's plenty. Oh gosh. Too low. Oh, weird. Okay. And no. Okay. Well, that's quite alright. We'll just go. We'll just go back. Unless I just magically see one on the way back. We will go back. I wish I had one of my, like, really old worlds to figure out if something was, you know, test some theories to see if there's anything else that would have potentially have caused that to happen, but in the end, it's fine, I think. Now, if I could stop running into lily pads, that'd be an entirely different thing. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh. Here they go. Oh well. Okay. Just be careful not to fall down any holes, and we should be fine. Just still holding on for hope that maybe there's just one that I might have missed, or it just got generated and I just didn't see it, or... No. 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 Yeah, that's fine. But, I mean, there is more swamp over here. Oh, there's a lot more swamp over here. Am I heading the right way? Actually, no, yeah, this is the way I have to go. It's almost nighttime again, actually, so I should probably head back anyway. Okay. It's probably really important. Well, actually, I do need to find that village again. I never, like, go back that way, which is funny. Because, like, for some reason, like, it just doesn't really guide me back that way. To the point that I would need to... what's it called? I would be going towards... the correct direction in regards to how everything works. That's okay. I really should get a compass though. I should probably carry around a compass too. Okay. So the sun's rising over there. We need to go this way. Maybe? I think this is the way I gotta go. I'd really like to find that village again, especially because I, left my boat there. Oh, berry bushes. Oh, berry bushes. Oh no, not berry bushes. Not the bushes. Okay. You know, it might still be possible that I go this way. But eventually this forest should turn into like a regular forest instead of a one of these spruce forests. At least it should. Yeah, and if you're wondering like why I push space when I go under 2 block spaces, it's because actually it's a little faster. A little bit of speed boost if you go under 2 block areas like that, but only works when you're running. And I think I actually need to go this way. I think that's probably going to be the more helpful of the way. Oh, and that's a cat, which means that the... Yeah. Okay, good. So if that's there, then that means that... going this way probably lead us back to the boat, the other boat that I left. I leave boats in places a lot of the time. I don't mean to. It just happens. Okay. Alright. Forest. And then there should be the lake I get to that I kind of like. Yeah, the bay that I kind of come into. That's usually where I leave my boat. Usually. But if I have any issues. Yep, there it is. Oh, clothespin. Boom. Alrighty. Alright, we'll head back to base, and I'll get the horse. We will go to the stronghold area, except we're gonna go past the stronghold area because there's another swamp out there. But it's not just any swamp. It is a mangrove swamp. And I know this is because I had to regenerate some chunks just to see if I had missed it. So basically, when the update came out, because I did that big explore prior, I actually did it to the point where I just wanted to look and see if I was close to anywhere that might have been a mangrove swamp or anything like that. And it turns out it wasn't, but that the swamp that's nearby, my stronghold portal, my end portal is actually, should have been, if it was generated in 119, supposed to be a mangrove swamp. Now that didn't happen, but we can go back and we can at least take a look at it and see if there's potential for any spawns there. Now I'm almost certain that frogs spawn there, will spawn there, because for the most part that's the only thing that actually spawns there. So that is also something that, so that's something to consider. I also have a lot of meat, like a lot of meat. I got a lot of meat. I do need to get a super smelter going. I just kind of realized that I don't actually have one of those. It's a really easy way to get, what's it called? To get XP? Not what's it called? Especially because I don't really have like an automatic smelter like that. I've just kind of been putting the meat and the coal, or whatever's there, into... Oh wait, you know why? Because I have things over here. I have my various goods over there. But I'm gonna put... In the meantime, at least, there's room for me to put things in places. I don't know where I'm gonna put leather, and... Wow, I have 4 raw beef. You know what? Just do that. I'll smelt at least most of those things. Now I have pork chops, and now I don't have space for pork chops. I don't actually know where a lot of this is going to go, but I am going to probably put the hole here. Just because I don't really need wool right now. Those are gonna go in the chicken coop. We can put the feathers in there. And then these are for breeding the frogs. But we don't need to worry about that now. Now... I do need to figure out where the leather's gonna go, but in the meantime I have those 3 eggs I can throw in there. You know what might also be taking up the mob cap? All the mobs I have here, too. That's important. Because actually, yeah, that's really important. I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner. Oh no. No, that's fine. That's fine. It happens. It happens. Okay, let's take a little bit of an expedition here. Not one that I wish was faster, but we do not have that luxury. Oh, you know what I might want to do though? We'll sleep here for the night, but actually in the morning, what I will want to do is take my horse out, but make sure I have a lead with me, number one. Number two, we'll bring a fence post. Leads in here? Yeah, they are. Okay. In the meantime, I can show you guys the progress on the melon and pumpkin farm. It is going. It's just still kind of going. I still need to put the pistons in here. I still need to put pistons in here. I need to put note blocks. I might need to dig out the... In fact, I definitely am going to have to dig out the ceiling one more block. In fact, let me just do that while I'm waiting for the sun to set. Because it's definitely something that I'm going to need to do. Because the redstone needs to go on top of everything. As well as... Sorry, I lost my train of thought. But basically, if I need to put the redstone on top of everything, because like there's another layer of blocks that needs to go on top of those. At least I think so. Yeah, no, it does, so that it updates. So I'm gonna have to wire that with redstone, and doing that will mean I just need to make this at least a little bit taller. Yet? No, not yet. But eventually. Okay. Go to sleep. And we may need a respawn point set a couple more times, but in the meantime, you know, we still have the room. I'm gonna put this in here too, because we're gonna need it at some point. Okay, we have our lead. We have 2 leads. Why do I have 2 leads? I don't need 2 leads, I only need 1. Okay. Let's go get ourselves some froggos. Or we know we'll find them, because apparently I am too lazy to name tag all these animals, and I don't even have enough name tags for that anyway. So, haha. Actually, I don't know if my villager my master villager, on that front is able to trade me those, but if they are, that might be an option for future, at least. But not now. Not now. Not with what I have imagined. Oh, by the way, this is one of the new houses that I have made. I just kind of dug it into the side of the facade there. Might try to like dig it out a little bit more, make it look a little bit more pretty, but for now we just need those villagers to grow up so I can raise more librarians. Raising more librarians will allow me to at least get more books that that will be useful to me, like Unbreaking 3, which I so desperately need. And yeah, just in general, just trying to get them to do more things. Where am I going? I always get like turned around here, but I need to go this way. Like, okay, I'm going there. That sheep is naked because I had to make beds for them somehow, you know? And anyway, I did clear out some trees down by the shore that's down here, so like once we get down from here, we're in the meadow now, but once we get down, we'll be able to get into the area that I cleared out. Then that'll help. At least it help us navigate a little bit. I love when villages actually generate in, what's it called, these places. The meadows. I think they look nice in the meadows. I feel like that kind of makes a little bit more sense. Minecraft's such a relaxing game that sometimes I just kind of tune out and just play, but that's kind of why I like also just kind of play it on my own time, because I just kind of get lost in it for a while. Like, you can spend hours playing. Like, that's why I, you know, during the charity stream, that I just kind of kept going and didn't even realize it until it was like 5 hours in. I was just like, oh, I've been playing for 5 hours, and I can't go find the elytra at this point because of how long I've been trying to actually do the prep that I said I was going to do instead of actually doing it. Please. Oh gosh. Okay, that's a little too high. Ah. Oh no. Oh, I'm under a tree. Can't do that if I'm under a tree. Why? Okay, well, I started to clear out trees over in this direction. And I need to go this way. Actually, the trees haven't even finished, you know, like, degenerating here. I'm not planning on making, like, a full path, but it is something that, you know, I just want to make it a little bit easier to get over to the dark oak forest that's over here, so that I can get over it that way. I believe I might have deleted the dark oak forest that was over here so I could at least get the allay, or like at least reset it. If I haven't, then that might be a good thing to do. Okay, let's get over this one block gap over here. I feel like that's a good way for us to go. Plus I'm on an island now, in which case that's also just not good. I think I'm on an island. I am on an island. Okay, that's fine. Good thing is now I have a lead. I can just do this. Come on, get up on land. Thank you. Alrighty. Good. Not unless I can't, unless I get my face stuck in a tree. What the heck are those two doing in a tree? I can see the telltale sign of some mushrooms, so we'll be over there soon. And then hopefully soon. Oh, okay, alright. Let's see if we can get on top of these trees. Because, you know, be a little bit treacherous in more ways than one to navigate this area. Main point being, what is over there? I think I'm gonna come across it at some point. I don't know. Perhaps it will, perhaps we will, perhaps we won't. But it is on one of those hills up there, and I'm not about to go up there. Plus, we're not here for the stronghold anyway. We're just kind of gonna go past the stronghold. Just taking the stronghold path because it is a little bit easier to do than stay here. But I am going to actually continue here on foot and leave our friend here to hang out with the lead on, and then we'll come back. Alright, but yeah, this is the stronghold area. I wasn't expecting to get here so quickly, but we kind of did that like a boss, honestly. Also, I don't know how that mushroom got there. Interesting. But yeah, so we go further up here, and then, whoopsie, there's another a reminder to go to sleep. Which I will probably as soon as I get these frogs. But yeah, so past up here, there's another swamp. Then there's a hole. I'm not gonna go down that hole. Not in that one either. There might be deep dirt down there. I don't know, I can't trust it. Can't trust it. Nope. Can't trust it. I can't trust anything in this game anymore. This is a horror game now. I promise you. I know it looks blocky and fun, but it's a horror game. But yeah, so you can see that there is a swamp. And wouldn't it be funny if there was a frog right now? Wouldn't it be funny? I totally forgot to get my feather falling boots, but it's fine. Because I can just use... Oh, ouch. Okay, that's a little better. Okay. But yeah, so this actually does not just generate as a swamp, it does also generate as a mangrove forest the further I get into it, and that is what I'm going to try to prove today. We got here in less than a day, that's really good. Again, that is very, very good. Chickens, cows, no frogs, no frogs. I would like for there to be frogs, but I'm also going to plan to sleep soon. Maybe like now? Maybe like now? Maybe like now. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Oh, not that way. This way. I still have a boat on me. I do. So in case I do need to go that way, I can use that route. Yeah. The pad parkour. There's not much. Aha! There we go. Now it's going to be a pretty harsh border, but we do get the redemption of being here as compared to last time. And of course it starts raining as soon as I get here. Right, but yeah, I did have to kind of chunk this out a certain way. Actually, no, that actually blends quite nicely. Because if that's there, that's a mangrove tree. The mangrove leaves do, you know, do what they do in terms of like, they'll, their leaves will also change as well. And you also get tropical fish around here. It's a nice little area. I like how the mangrove swamp looks. It's really pretty. Just kind of funny that it's raining here. But all I need is really, and it's funny that I have shoes for this, that's it. I don't have to disturb this lovely little landscape. I also am going to just take one of these too. That's a propagule. Those are the saplings here for this area. And everything else I will get back at base, which is great. Now, to find frogs. You're also standing on a lot of mud here. These are the muddy mangrove roots. They're special little mob here. They're a special little block that comes from, you know, planting mangroves on muddy roots. So if you do see them and if you wouldn't want them, that's always fun to do. But it's also easy to craft them. You just need one of the roots here, one of the root blocks here, and then one of the mangrove blocks. But there we go. Hello, friend. Do you have any friends around? Preferably a special friend. Because I would really, really need for you to create tadpoles with your special friend. Please. I would really appreciate that. I think it looks darker than here than it actually is, but if I need to fight mobs, I need to fight mobs, you know? Just trying to see if there is anybody else that might be interested in pairing up with you. Oh gosh, hello. You scared me. Oh. Oh, maybe. Oh gosh. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't. Because I don't wanna endanger these. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, well there's 2 frogs there. Which is good, but, It might be a little bit more of an, it might be more of an issue. If there's a lot of things here. Okay, sorry for the bouncing. Let's get up here. Let's, get up to the top of here and maybe wait out the storm. But yeah, we're in a mangrove forest, which is pretty rad, honestly. I think that's pretty cool. I feel like there's something in OBS that I did not get to do again. That is probably make sure that the alerts are on and up. But that's important too. Ugh. I'm just gonna take a little mini stretch here. Since I sit in a very strange way. Okay. But yeah, it's kind of dark down there. I'm thinking that there's still like hostile mobs that can spawn. And that's not good. It's actually really bad. Like you. You... I don't like you. The fact that you're here is kind of annoying me. You at least drop gunpowder. No. So you're extra annoying. Okay, so there's one guy here. There's some water here. I would really, really appreciate it if you came with me to the water and maybe brought a friend. It's only midday. It's gonna rain all day. I don't like that. It'd be really awesome if it didn't. But little tropical frog. I just really appreciate if you, for whatever reason, had a buddy. Because having a buddy, if you've heard of the buddy system, I believe that it is really beneficial, especially in places such as this, which are very dense and winding and can get really dangerous really quickly, especially in the case of a small being such as yourself. Okay, well I have plenty of member propagules. Propagules. So that's at least something. I would really, really like it if I could find another frog again. Because that's really what I came here for, is them. And then eventually I will be able to show off what the other frogs look like. Actually, the other two are going to be really ridiculously easy to show off because they are what they are. That's the hope. Oh gosh, oh. No! Okay. Still alive, but goodness. This is what I mean, like... Things just kind of happen. Alright, I'm gonna try to fill this back in with water, since I have the buckets to do so. Perhaps. But it's so dark in here that I can't... It's probably not the only creeper that's gonna come at me. think it's actually turning into nighttime. It is. It is turning into nighttime, but that means that's good because that means that I can change it back to daytime and then it won't be raining anymore. Oh, so much better. So much better. Okay. I would just, again, this is too bombastic for me. Too bombastic for the time of night that I am dealing with here. Yay. Oh, I need to refill the actual bucket too. Okay. I do wonder where there is potentially another frog. Uh-huh. Hello. You move kind of slow, but it's cute because your animation's really nice. Can you please come here because I would like some frog spawn. And I may dig down some trees to actually get that done too. But I have a lovely little friend over here. Have you met them? I'm sure you have. Be surprised if you didn't. So I think. Oh. 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 Yes. Yes, please come this way. This way. This way. Right over here. Right here, right here, right here, right here. Yes. Yay. Oh. Yes. Okay, they have laid their spawn. And this one's hanging out on a lily pad. That's what they like to do. It's nice. It's cute. They're very cute mobs, actually. It's very peaceful here, though. Otherwise, I mean, besides when it's raining, apparently, because when it's raining, it's just a bad time. Apparently. Ow. Okay. Here we are. We have mangrove wood, which is a new, nice, really red wood. Like, it actually kind of contrasts nicely with, or at least in my opinion, it contrasts, well, you know, it contrasts really nicely with, the crimson wood, the nether crimson wood. Which is something we actually built our base out of, too. Oh, wait, actually... Oh my. Okay. Anyway, these things can go really tall, mostly thanks to their roots being so tall as well. And they kind of grow in branches, like the wood kind of grows in branches, so like, kind of, yeah, it kind of like grows in like, what's it called? diagonal branches, which is kind of neat. So it's a neat little tree. It's a unique tree in comparison to that of everything else that's around it. In terms of trees, that is. Like what it's related to. The way the propagules are. I mean, actually, this is the way to take them down is with the axe. Not for the roots, not for the muddy roots, so I think those are just gonna be, you know, your shovel. Maybe not. Oh wait, I wasn't using a shovel. Yeah, it's the shovel. So you kind of dig up the roots. It's fun. But this frog spawn still hasn't let go of yet. Hasn't come through. Hasn't come free yet. I'm hoping it's more than one. If not, then we can just kind of breed them up again. But oh no. I mean, if they don't die, that would also be more than ideal. Then we'll head back. It seems like it takes me less than 20 minutes to get back, which is really great, actually. I do still want to go find that other, stronghold. The other stronghold, since we can. So you can see that there's one branch there. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. And I don't see any more branches there. Okay, cool. Take that. Okay. It's a few more logs. It doesn't give that many logs. Or rather, it's like very selective in the logs that it gives you. Or at least it can be that way. But we are going to... The aim is really just to come here for these. Because these will turn into tadpoles. As they turn into tadpoles, I can put them in a bucket and then we will get an advancement for that. Of course, these guys are also around. Oh, these go so deep. I mean, I'm not going to complain about taking mud either, you know? Especially because mud is something that we are going to be using to build up our base. So that's... You know, that's something to consider. Something to consider. I'll just bring the muddy mangrove roots along. I don't think I'm going to be using them, but at the very least, we have them. We can make more of them too. It's a very easy thing to make more of them. Especially with 10 propagules. We're just within the world of 119 right now. And also replant. It's actually how the mangroves in real life replant, is they just kind of let them hang out. Then they'll kind of grow up on their own. Alright, frog spawn. Be really awesome if you... Actually, can I get the frogs to breed again? So there's one here. Okay. Since it's just a waiting game, you know, I might as well just have them come here again and just, you know, hang out a little bit. Alright, cooldown's down as it should be. So it's nighttime, so I'm gonna just plan to sleep here. Then that one is going to go plant more frog spawn. So I should definitely have enough, I think. In the meantime, I'll take down more trees. Ones that are here. Really low ones. Maybe they're not that low at all. Who knows? Oh. They are in fact very low. Oh, this one was really small. I think they kind of overlap a lot, especially when they generate in the world. Oh! Okay. Okay, so the first set of tadpoles have hatched. Should be swimming around here. Yes. Right, there are 2 of them. And we are about to get... Bucket, bucket! There we go! Okay, where'd the second one go? Oh. Oh, come here. There we go. Okay, so there were 2? I guess there were only 2. That's okay. 2 is pretty much all we really need. But I'll wait for these to spawn too. Especially because, you know, we went out of our way to make it so for those. Okay, so I think we got all the wood out of this one. Right. But as I say, there is another, you know, again, there's another advancement that we can get. Maybe we should have brought that second lead, actually. Thinking of it now. It seems like now it would, you know, it'd be easier to just kind of get the advancement without having to, Not having to do what we did before, that's what I'm trying to say. Well, do what we're gonna have to, which is get some... We're gonna have to do things a certain way to get the what's it called back. Yeah, the regular swamp transitions into a mangrove swamp. It's kind of neat. Kinda neat. Only kinda. I have a feeling that I have a very suspicious feeling that this only has... Oh, okay. 3 pieces. They can grow really large and really tall. It just depends on... Just depends on a lot of things, actually. I should probably bring this back with me, too. Just to make sure, you know, never be too sure. We're just waiting for these guys. Once they're all good, then I'm all good. Quite honestly. You can also waterlog these, yeah. Which is neat. But yeah, you can waterlog leaves now, which is actually something... I feel like that's kind of like a building feature. That's more favored. Because then, you know, leaves actually kind of blend into everything else. Speaking of things blending and everything else, I want to make sure that these tadpoles cannot get out. Because the last thing I want them to do is go out into the opener water over here. Especially because that'll cause me a lot of issues. I'm just gonna be a little bit more blunt with that. But yeah, if I need a tropical fish, I can also do that. I can also, you know, get that. It depends on how many spawn out of this one. If it's only 2 again, then that's okay. That's actually, again, more than fine. I will need to use one of these guys again at some point. And again, I should have brought the lead with me. It'd be really convenient that the Wandering Trader showed up right now, but of course we all know the Wandering Trader shows up when you least need when you need it the least. So that's something. Very close though. Very, very close though. Just a waiting. It's pretty much the waiting to stream though. Like that's kind of what I figured this was gonna be like. Let's do that. Oh no. That went very incorrectly. Okay. Love that. Beside the music, like, I guess I should have probably put on chill or something, but I just, like... Actually, a lot of them are locked for me unless I do this, so... Okay, well... Can you please? If you would please. Froggo. There are more Froggos. Did you know you can actually turn mud into clay now? There's a lot of things you can do because of this update. This actually fills in a lot of updates and like makes a lot of things renewable that weren't before. And it makes it's really awesome. It's oh, there we go. All 4 of them. Wow. Wow. Okay. Little baby. Oh. No, come here. Come here. Thank you. I'm gonna raise tadpoles. Alrighty. Okay, that's That's the best that it could have gone right there. Came with 6 extra buckets, and we're leaving with 6 tadpoles. That's great. Okay. Okay, and I believe if we just head down this way, then we will reach the stronghold and our horse. And then once that's all good, we'll be all good. And then we'll have some tadpoles to raise. Of course, we actually can go beyond that that biome actually, and we will in a future stream to raise our tadpoles, because we will need to do. You know, we don't have many warm biomes. We could at least go to that one too, and just make sure that we're good there. But we will have many things to do. Alright, let's head on home. If I don't feel it, then I may just wrap stream on the way, but we'll see. In the meantime, I guess I might as well. It's gonna take us about like 15-20 minutes to get back, so probably end stream at like 10:50. I'll look for somebody to raid at that point. Yuki might still be up. Yuki might still trying to be raid me. If she does, then we'll just say hello to her and her people, and then we'll probably still end stream ourselves. Yeah, there's a couple of my friends who are streaming tonight too, so that's okay. But I appreciate you guys kind of, hanging around since I had my hiatus, and I feel like, that wasn't really a hiatus. I kind of just feel like it was, it's just kind of been like a really busy year for me, or at least a busy summer, like a busy couple of months for me. And it'll probably be that way until like September. October and November it'll pick back up. Well, actually, like October through December it'll kind of pick back up again, but it won't be nearly the level that it's been for June. I think we can probably go back to kind of streaming consistently throughout July and August. But yeah, so for a while, I mean, like, of course I didn't stream last week just because so much was happening in the world, and I just wasn't, just so much was happening like within my life and within the world, and just I was very not good, and I think that I didn't really have the energy to just kind of come on stream and just kind of act, pretend that I'm okay. And like, I'm better now. I think I'm a lot better now. It's just kind of like a thing where it's just like, sometimes you just need to take a step back, and like that was definitely a week where I needed to do that. But that is to say, in regards to the busyness of everything, I am still going to have to what's it called, make some adjustments to schedule, and that is why Zelda's stream is actually going to be on. Ooh, I was in a tree there. That's why Zelda's stream is going to be on Saturday this week instead of Sunday. I usually stream Zelda on Sunday, but I know that is going to be. I'm going to be running a rehearsal for Otakon on Sunday, so I'm going to not be able to do that. I mean, of course, there's going to be things that are going to take over precedence. I still have a lot of prep to do for Otakon coming up, and so that's actually something else that like I haven't that I might have to like at least move around or cancel streams for, just to make room for it. Like, I think the thing that is kind of not as understood is that like in addition to this, working full time, I also have like a lot of other like extra stuff that I do. You know, that like I don't think the regular, you know, the normal usual streamer who isn't a full-time content creator would also do. So it's also just kind of important to keep that in mind with me, and I do appreciate you guys being really patient and understanding with my schedules, and you know, me only being able to stream twice a week. I feel like twice a week is enough. I feel like twice a week is, you know, a good medium. I know that they're kind of far apart sometimes. It seems like that. And you know, when I'm in a better position, when I'm able to, when I actually have like a desktop and I'm able to just kind of do that in a way that is a little bit more organized, I think eventually I'll be able to, you know, make it so that maybe I can do three times a week. But that's just going to depend mostly on, there's a lot of other factors in regards to that. Like I'm going to have to move, probably like move out of where I'm living now to be able to do that. But you know, in the meantime, I feel like it's okay for me to just kind of be here, grow my audience, you know, um, you know, just kind of at least get a feel for what I can and can't do with streaming in this mobile setup. And then when I get a desktop setup, it'll be a lot easier. Like, well, I don't want to say mobile setup because like I'm not like streaming off of a phone or anything. Like clearly this is Minecraft Java edition, but like you know what I mean. It's like a deal of I don't have to, you know, that like if I get to the point that I don't have to set anything up to stream, because like again, like where I sit for stream, I only sit here when I stream. I'm sitting on my floor of my, you know, sitting on the floor of my bedroom. And you know, again, I appreciate you guys being here, because if anybody was like, if there were like 5 people, 3 to 5 people, 2, 3, 4 or 5 people in here watching me play a video game, that's intimidating. just like I still like think that that's like really interesting. You know, I feel like that's not interesting. I just kind of use interesting as a default, but like, you know what I mean? I think it's like an interest, like, or like a, just like a concept to think about still. So I just want to say that I'm appreciative of you guys, you know, taking interest, even though I'm still kind of very new at this. And you know, we've kind of hit 6 months. We hit 6 months a while ago. I think we're kind of reaching, in August it'll be 8 months, or 9 months, sorry, 9 months. And you know, it's pretty good. I think my next goal really is just to kind of get to 100 followers, see if that is something that we can potentially do. So, you know, if you do talk to folks about stream stuff and people who you watch, I would definitely, you know, if you guys do believe that I am worth recommending, then, you know, definitely, I would definitely welcome it, and I definitely appreciate it, most of all. You know, if you guys want a black LGBTQ streamer to support, or you know, people are looking for that specifically to diversify their feed, I am, you know, definitely available. I'm making this seem like it's like a I sound like I'm at work, honestly. This is like kind of like some of the stuff I like say at work. Actually no, not just like kind of the tonal, like what's it called, like the cadences that I use. I'm worth the work. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Also, I do want to try to do like the Saturday morning Minecraft streams, like the weekend morning Minecraft streams a lot more. That is something that you know, I'm really enjoying those. Those are like actually the most fun that I have in Minecraft, because like I'm not struggling to stay awake, and I play Minecraft to relax for the night. Like I know that that's like kind of, you know, in certain senses, especially like you know, with this update with the deep dark and everything like that, I know that that sounds crazy, but like honestly, if you're just in here to just kind of just take care of like some mundane tasks. You sleep every night. You don't see many mobs. Or, you know, you light places up really nicely. You don't deal with any mobs. It's a really relaxing game otherwise. It can be, and like, I think that's the good thing about this is that like, it's really just a medium for anything to be possible. And that's why I love this game so much. You know, it is truly like sandbox for, in every single aspect. You know, from the idea that you can customize it, you know, at least with Java Edition, you can customize it for everything, for, you know, for everything and anything that you need it to be. You know, like for example, I'm using texture packs to just, you know, enhance my experience a little bit. And, you know, just even with mods, if you wanted to go that far with it, and just in general, like customizing your experience with it, as long as you have like the base controls down, you can do pretty much anything. You consider yourself pretty much unstoppable in this game. And so I just, you know, I just really enjoy playing it in that regard. I know that, you know, sometimes that I would, you know, put on other games, but I think I've just really stuck to this one. And the All Advancements one is really kind of, you know, this All Advancements run is actually, you know, causing me to be a lot more, I don't want to say proactive, but like a lot, you know, it's like causing me to think about what else I can do in this game. But anyway, there are children in the village now. I still have to expand this village a lot. Like, I'm gonna build more houses everywhere and stuff like that. And I can do that. I can do that. You know, you can grow your own things. You can make things what you want them to be. And it's, I just think that that's really neat. I think that that's a really neat thing about it. So yeah. Anyway, we are back at the home. I do appreciate you guys being here. Again, we're going to be streaming Saturday. I don't know if I'm going to double stream. I think that there's something like in-game that I'd rather... No. There's something in-game that I would rather do and not stream. I don't think I would be allowed to stream. There's a community server that's going to be starting up in a community that I'm in, and I'm just interested in at least being there for the first day. But it's definitely not going to be something that I you know, I don't think it's going to be something that I'm streaming, that I'm going to stream. But there will be a Saturday stream. So we're going to be back for Zelda. It's going to be my first time actually being on Facecam again. But we're going to be on Zelda Ocarina of Time on Saturday night, 8:30. So that will, you know, of course, be the thing to watch for this weekend. Maybe Sunday morning we might do Minecraft again, just to, you know, clean things up, make sure that the things of the village are okay. Like, I think the village thing is going to be the most part, what we're going to have to be working on for that, because I really just want to raise a villager to be my Unbreaking 3 villager, and that will definitely be... after that point, we can then go to the outer end and claim our Elytra and do all of those things with that, and get Sky's the Limit, because that's also an advancement as well. Oh, you know what? Before we leave, I am going to do a few things. The big thing being, obviously, our tadpole-y friends here have to grow up. I'm going to put them in this pool so that they can do so. We're going to put 2 of them in here. Maybe they're going to just hang out, I think. But you know what, let's just dump another one in there, because I feel like they'll be lonely otherwise. Then we also have this one over here, but we'll probably get rid of the water when they grow up. I don't know yet. I still have a lot of terraforming to do over here. I'm gonna probably terraform this area just a little bit so that there's more lakes and stuff like that. But we can also... I was harvesting dirt over here, so don't mind that. But over here, in this area, we can get another variant of frog. Or we can and will. just to say before we do that. Might be best to just kind of flatten it out here. Okay. Okay, well, that's fine. But we're gonna get you. Put you here. And we're gonna put you there. Oh no. I mean, I'll use that to get out, but in the meantime, we don't want that. We don't want the water to freeze over. The big thing is making sure that the water doesn't freeze over. But now we've let our little froggy friends free. And then once they're free, so they'll all grow up. All four of these guys will grow up, and then we will eventually have green and orange frogs, which look different than the white frogs. The white frogs are actually specific to the warm climate, and then these guys are the orange is the temperate climate, which is what we're in for the plains biome that we live in, and those guys over there will be the green ones, because the green ones are cold biome friends. But we also again have friends who are you know, that grayish white color, and we'll get them eventually too. There'll be a way for us to get them as well. Probably a little bit more convoluted than would be necessary, but otherwise it's okay. Anyway, appreciate you guys being here. I will be back on Saturday. No, not Sunday. I won't be back on Sunday. I probably won't be here on Sunday. Let's find somebody. Is there anybody worth raiding tonight? I don't know. Yuki might be in Zatsudan time, I would imagine, because she usually ends stream at the same time that I do. Alec is she ending? No, she's still okay. All right, so we'll send you guys over to Yuki. Yeah, I guess I will see you guys next stream, which is Saturday. I promise it's Saturday. It is. I'll go take the screenshot afterwards. Anyway, I'm just gonna. Oh my god, I have so many scenes now. Why do I have so many scenes now? Appreciate you guys being here. I'm gonna send you guys over to Yuki. And you guys, appreciate you guys waiting, being patient with me as I get back into the groove of streaming. And I appreciate you guys again. And that's it. Okay. Let me set the raid up. And I'm gonna send you guys over there. And again, I'll have a good day, night, evening, afternoon. I don't know what time it is for you. There we go. Okay, bye.